Okay, there we go. I think that should just take a moment, and then should be live. Let's see if audio works properly. Oh yeah, also the music is still on. I should mute that real quick. Shush. Shush. Ja. So. Let me just mute it for the stream and watch into this. Okay. The bitrate is like, I don't know if it's because of me or. Okay. The bitrate is like, because I'm already watching the stream, but the sound sounds a lot better. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Setting up streams is hard. Can somebody just go to the stream and just check the audio? Yeah, that would be awesome. I have nobody to do that. Lepenti is my, lab rat. Yes. Look how he smiles. Poor boy doesn't know what's going to hit him. Oh, he's cursing. Good that he's muted. Test. Works. Perfectly fine. Cool. Okay. I shouldn't refill my lighter when I'm smoking a cigarette. That's a good way to die. On stream.
Yeah, audio's. Yeah, the audio's perfect.
Okay, cool.
Or at least your audio. I don't know about mine and video. How is that? But
Okay.
yeah, I'll find out here in a minute though.
Yeah, in the worst case, we're gonna see it on the bot. So works with me. I'm almost done with preparations and such as that as well. So let me just fetch myself some music for you.
Yeah, my audio is hella fucking low.
Okay, you're low. Okay, let me see that.
So who's all supposed to be playing today?
You and Makdra.
Oh, just us two?
Yes.
Nice.
Let me just put an audio boost in.
Why? Oh, where there's one.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, it just looks
Hot
like it'll be
diggity
you and me.
damn.
Yeah,
Do be like that sometimes.
I just put a 1x audio boost in for you. Should
Alright,
be working now.
let's take a listen.
Yes.
If I can find my fucking Twitch.
Just mute myself.
Okay, let's take a look and see. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. I look, you just want to go outside for this, because then I can just pull a dead face and smoke the entire time. Okay, question for you, Mud. Oh, so, dead face, question for you. If you're there.
Answer, yes.
Okay, so, I play 40k and everything.
Yes.
And, the guy that's been teaching me to play tournaments and all this other stuff, well, he came over last night and he and I played a game.
Yeah.
And last night, for the first time since I've met the dude, like 2, 3 months ago, and we've been playing like once, maybe twice a week
Hmm?
since then. Last night was the first time I beat him.
Ooh.
So I'm sitting here like, wait, what? Huh? What happened? What is this?
Sorcery.
Like, what is this sorcery?
Yeah.
And it wasn't by a little either. It was like, oh,
Yeah, I mean Warhammer has a bunch of things, right? You play like the board strategy game thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It it was 88 to 49.
Ah, I'm out.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. What is this sorcery? What is this? How do I feel about this? I don't know.
Okay.
Help.
Mm, Lipenti, why don't you give me a little recap of last time?
Okay. So, um, super simplified or just actual like
Everything,
details
yes.
and shit?
Yes, everything.
All right. So, super simplified because funny. Some shit happened. She hurt herself. More shit
Yes.
happened. She healed herself. Um, but actuality, um, she woke up just floating around in some goo, some Minecraft textured goo. Um, Turned out it was magma. She flew upwards, buzzed open a wall, and essentially got birthed by whatever this place is. Her best guess, the plane of fire.
Yes.
Um, Started looking out for her hubby. Found his energy, and she's like, "Fucking sick. Let's go to him." So she does that. Found a giant ass fucking tower. Climbs up the outside. Goes back down the other side. Tries to jump to the platform in the middle. Fails horribly. Got back into the Minecraft texture goo.
Yes.
Um, Almost failed to swim to the other side like a dumbass. Um, but to be fair, she's not the smart. She's not the smartest. Um, she just has ideas she thinks are smart.
Okay.
Um, Jumps up, eventually gets over, looks at the stuff, is just like, okay, I can kind of make sense of this. I just have no clue what the fuck any of this means right now. I just know it's based off a language I know. Remembered her ring, forgot what was written on there, because bullshit. Um, let's keep it 100% fair here. Bullshit. Um, Not on like memory or anything, but the fact that my notes were fucked with,
Yes.
and I don't know by who, but fucking somebody. Um, Ended up um, getting frustrated, broke the record for the highest vertical feet per second, or feet per turn. Became mad. Just getting skyrocketed 3,700 feet kind of does that to you
Oh yeah.
in like 6 seconds, which is fun times. Rocket launch, like being like in a spaceship kind of speeds. Um, pull some magic shenanigans and save yourself from dying. Well, from the impact and everything,
Yeah.
and then gets knocked unconscious from flying debris after some kind of five head thinking, and then just unlucky roll. Um, Starts this weird dream state thing. Me grab my notes because I have more of it written down. And just grab it real quick. 2 seconds. Oy, oy. Yes, and I'm keeping my notes secure this time because
Woohoo.
bullshit.
Oh yeah, I should grab my books as well. At least my notebooks, because I might need those. Let's see.
So she goes into a kind of mind state
Yes.
where she's falling, and she ends up crawling in after she kind of not quite breaks free of it, but like kind of wakes up a little bit, still in the process of dying.
Mhm.
What lighter? Falls into this weird hot cloud-like thing. You should have my lighter in there. Um, After she woke up, she found a crystalline egg
Mhm.
and heard Flamo's voice.
Yes.
She felt a tether to the egg,
Yes.
like a mental tether. She sends she sent down confusion and got sorrow back from the thing. Then she sent comfort and understanding and want to help. And then I believe she woke up and the only thing she remembers is cinders and white flames.
Correct. Um, as you feel these almost bloody fly on my screen. Very bad timing for that one. That distracted me. Apart from this sparkling white flame and the phosphorus smell and taste that you have in your mouth and your tongue, kind of almost embedded, you would be blinded for a moment from this white flame. As,
Oh, great. Now I'm blind.
yes, everything is very bright and stays that way for quite some while. What do you do?
Does she feel like she's still on the same plane?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Sweet,
Damn.
21.
Okay, you still feel the same, yeah? Everything still feels kind of natural to you.
Okay. So what you're saying is she can't really tell
You
if she's
you can tell you didn't move, yes.
okay. Where is? Oh, there's the up. Okay. Um, did anything change with the tether?
No, you still
Tether.
feel it. What you feel through it now, though, as it has this kind of crack across it, is a heartbeat. And it's very fast, like unnaturally. As you hear this boop, 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 pulse through it.
Okay. Is it like um? Is it just fast, or is it like almost like adrenaline being pumped through? So it's like excitement or fear.
Um, it's fast, but it's weak.
Okay, so like almost being startled awake, kind of
Yeah,
heartbeat.
kind of.
Okay.
What do you do?
Personally, question my sanity. Uh, Professionally, question my sanity. In game, um,
questioning existence.
Yes. How'd you know?
You have a good insight.
Insight 100.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I try? Doesn't require that. Oh no, it does require saying. Okay, is the temporary blindness like continuous flame, or is it just like
It's
bright light?
You can tell everything is white.
Okay. Does she hear any of like the roar flaming of like flame?
Yes. You still hear
Okay.
this roaring and almost crystalling of this realm. I put it on the music bot, just so you know how it sounds. It sounds like constant movement, crackling, and roaring of this realm.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I had it like really, really low, so I didn't hear it.
That's fine.
Or if it did, it was super, super low. Okay. Um, can she try to control the flames right around her to maybe gain back some sight?
Sure. Roll me a spell attack. Why don't you try?
One. Bruh.
Modifier saves you. Beats it. You start to kind of move the flame around you in like a circular motion, and you can almost feel the heat through it and the kind of structure of the ground around you, some 10 feet.
Okay. Where is the egg? And can she feel it in that 10-foot
You
range?
feel this kind of sideway divot almost that goes upwards to the left. You feel a bunch of ashen floor, and you would feel this heartbeat upon the ground 20 feet slightly upwards, a little bit up the hill.
So to her left?
Yes.
Okay. Like, is it kind of just like a sloped hill, or is it
Yes.
like... Okay. She will carefully walk that way. Like, because she still can't really see that much, can she?
Okay, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save.
Yes.
Numbers and stuff. Yay,
Things.
love that. Things and stuff with reasons.
Yes.
Thank God.
That
Ooh.
is a 21. You make it. You feel the ash kind of moving very loosely under your feet, but you have this kind of innate control around the fire. So you basically, as this ash kind of almost like a landslide starts to like shrivel down a little bit, your feet you feel a almost semi-solid liquid that just it's like water. So you put your foot on it, kind of coming from the ash. It's warm.
Okay.
What do you do?
So is it the same consistency as the magma, or is it a lot
Yes,
thinner?
it has the same
Okay,
consistency.
so for all intents and purposes, it's safe to assume magma.
Yes. You realize you can walk across it.
How much further is the egg from her?
10 feet.
Okay, she will continue just the slow walking over. Like,
Yeah.
okay, still can't see much, but
You slowly start to like inch your way over there as you feel it like laying like beneath your feet.
okay. Um, she'll reach down and just gingerly pick it up.
Okay. You do so. You hold it in your hands. It's warmer than everything else around here. Like body temperature. Like you feel the air. It's always a little cold, but when you touch yourself, it's always a little warmer than everything. Kind of like that.
And the egg is even warmer than that.
Yes.
So it's a very hot egg.
It's warm to the touch. It's not like scorchingly hot.
Well, for her,
For her,
warm means
yes.
it has to be like it has to be fucking for it
Hot.
to be warm.
Yeah. Probably touching the egg would set somebody aflame. Yes.
Fuck. God damn.
Yeah,
It's
just
like-
just touching it with your hand would not only burn your hand to like third degree, it would also just by being in the proximity torch your clothing.
Okay, so like little sidetrack, but for burns, is it the higher the number, the worse, or is it the lower?
The higher the worse. There's first degree burns, which is just it gets red. Then second degree where it becomes bubbles, and third degree where it becomes black. Like ashen. Like you have
What
on
the fuck?
burnt steak.
Then what is like fourth and fifth degree burns?
I think that's like turning somebody instantly to ash.
Could be. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, round about that, yes. But I think
Because
that's
you know,
how it works.
like when it comes to like murder, it's like the lower the number, the worse it is.
I don't know.
Like, because like third degree murder is just like crime of passion. Second degree is like
Why do you know that?
crime of because I watch way too many crime shows and shit.
I'm very concerned about your knowledge on this.
You also
You know
have to
what?
remember, I have an uncle who's a cop, and he likes to share a little too much information when he's drank a few.
Ah,
You know
okay,
what?
that makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense.
Anyway,
So like, second degree is like mild planning. First degree, you planned everything, like super premeditated.
like a
Can you
psychopath.
create a new degree?
Zeroth degree murder.
0 degree murder, you plan everyone's.
Honestly, I kind
you
of
planned
like,
you planned somebody's existence and then you murdered him.
So your child.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it'd be
It's
like,
just
you know,
like
honestly, I
imagine
killed
you
him.
just make a person to murder them. That's 0th degree for me.
You're just like you made them
Okay.
just to kill them.
Farmers, Nani.
Nani?
Yeah.
Apart
You know,
from that.
what about higher levels of it? So we've got 0, we've got third.
Where's this conversation going? Can we
mean-
please continue?
Yes.
I'm getting kind of concerned for Dawn. Like
Always.
What do you have
No,
planned?
don't worry about it. I'm a saint.
No, you're not. You're a dominatrix.
I'm an domination. Okay.
Ah,
I've never been more disappointed in somebody until now. Like I've never been so disappointed in what somebody said until now.
Don't worry, it happens a lot.
Coming from you,
why
I
I'm not
believe
surprised.
Wait, we're talking
Right.
about the Don puns, right? Or are we talking about disappointment?
Yes.
Yes.
Just yes. That's the answer. Yes.
You know what?
Anyways, um, when she picked it up, did the anything come from the tether?
Well, the heartbeat comes through it.
Anything else when she picked it up, or just
No. Just a heartbeat.
okay? Here's the thing, Dad. I know what this thing is. It's just how do I not fuck this up? That's what it comes down to. Like, how do I not fuck this up?
Not wrong.
Here's the thing. I know this as a player.
Yes.
How do I figure out as a character and how to make it do the thing? That's the real question.
True.
What do I roll to figure out what kind of egg? Okay, I know how to. How do I roll to figure out what kind of egg it is?
History or nature of your choice.
That is going to be this one. History. Fuck. It's an egg.
Let's roll. Oh yeah, it's an egg.
It is egg.
It's an interesting chicken.
Like, hey, this is a weird chicken egg, and why is it doing here?
Yeah, pretty
Where's
much.
its mother. She starts. Okay. She starts looking around for chickens.
What a
while holding
perception
this
check.
egg. Like, where is mother? Where's mom there?
Roll a perception check.
30-20.
You don't see any chickens. And you're sure 120 feet around you, there's no chickens.
God damn, this is a fast chicken. And she kind of like looks down. It's just like, well, now that I don't have a spike in my stomach, I could go for some chicken. Looks at the egg
That's true.
menacingly. Just like, but egg? I can make omelet. Looks at the egg menacingly. Fuck.
Okay.
Okay. So she knows it is a form of chicken.
Yes.
She knows it's gonna be some kind of chicken, because all birds are chicken.
Yes, all birds are chickens, not the other way around.
Not all chickens are birds. All birds are chicken.
Yes.
What do I roll to make that perfect headcanon?
Nat 1 on a history check.
Can I do negative modifier?
It's more about the dice roll.
Damn it.
Nah.
Like,
Chickens
the
are
only thing
chickens
that
and
aren't-
birds are birds.
But she is thoroughly convinced this is a chicken egg.
Yes. 120%.
I am perfectly fine with that. Okay, speaking of birds, what is her knowledge on birds?
Birds exist and they're tasty.
More of
They don't make great companions for anything horizontal.
This is true.
I mean, it's Lipenti we're talking about, so I had to say it.
Exactly. More on the lines of how, like, what is her knowledge on, like, hatching eggs, like bird eggs?
They need warmth
Okay.
and a safe environment.
So she knows the basics.
Gotcha. I just smacked a fly with my book. Bam! Fuck off. Yeah, get out of here.
You hit that bitch in midair.
Yes.
Fucking sweet. Does she understand that, like... Okay, is she smart enough to realize that warmth just means basic warmth and not her version?
Nature check.
30-20.
You shouldn't overdo it.
Okay. So,
The fuck do you mean you're back, fucking fly? What?
Just fucking.
It's a dawn fly. It just comes back.
It just never leaves you alone.
It
It's
refused to
really
die, yes.
That's not fair. Come on.
Um.
It's clearly a cockroach.
Flying cockroach.
Cockroaches never die.
This is true. Well, kind of true.
Mostly true.
90% true. Okay. So,
Yes.
okay, this is definitely going to be some form of intelligence check, but is her warmth enough to hatch an egg? Or at least this egg? Like her own body temperature?
Investigation. What do you do? How do you try for said knowledge?
Okay. Let's do that investigation.
Yep, you could. 120%. It just needs a lot of time.
Yeah, I saw that one coming. And it was bound to happen.
That's a nat 1. Yes. You're
Why couldn't it be so
120%
funny?
convinced you could definitely hatch it on yourself.
Why couldn't that be on her, like, all birds, all chicken? Like, why couldn't it be for that? That would have been so much better.
Yes, it would have been, but this one is more
No.
hilarious.
No, wait. Well, here's the thing, though. When she gets back to the real world, like the material plane, she's just like, "Hey, look at that chicken." No, that's a rock. Hey, look at that chicken. No, that's an eagle. Hey, look at that chicken.
That's a guy.
Exactly.
Eric Cockroach scoffed at you and called you racist.
Exactly.
Okay, so as you realize you could probably hatch the egg with your own body warmth, what do you do?
Okay, this is gonna sound weird and kind of sketchy, but it makes sense to me. She is woman, yes, right? Women
Mm-hmm.
have breasticles. Do you see where
Obviously.
I'm going with this?
Yes.
I'm gonna put the egg between the breasticles.
Okay.
And keep it nice and warm and safe. Lipenti thinking.
Yes.
This is Lipenti thinking in a nutshell.
Okay. Roll me a con save.
Sweet. I knew this was gonna happen. 5 head thinking. Swear to God. Okay, 16.
As you feel as you feel this warmth kind of like immersing through you because it's all warmer than you, you feel your heartbeat and the heartbeat of the egg, and your own mind starts to kind of melt them together into like this one blur, and it fucks with your perception for a moment as you feel this like nothing through your fingers for a moment as they turn to glass in blackened obsidian.
Her fingers?
Yes, up to the wrists.
So like, shit.
Like in an instant, you
I
hear
can
this,
use this.
and they're frozen. As your
So,
circulatory system just gets really confused by the second heartbeat.
so like, I can use this.
As you realize with your passive investigation that the egg absorbs heat.
Okay. She will take it out of the breasticles and okay. And she will okay. How do I do this? Okay. Little like split second thinking here,
Yes.
and just I know this is gonna require a couple rolls that are gonna be halfway decent. But if she put her hands as they are into the magma, would anything adverse happen?
Sorry, repeat that? What did you mean?
So like if she put her hands as they are into the magma, would it do bad
Yes.
things to her hands?
You don't know.
How much warmer is the staff compared to her body?
Twice.
At least twice?
Yes, twice or more.
Okay.
Think about like a cooking pot, but you just got it off the stove. You can touch it, but it's just like you probably couldn't touch it forever.
Okay. When it absorbed the heat, did it absorb just natural heat or was it like magical heat as well?
I mean, I can't check.
Fuck.
Hmm.
She has no clue, does she?
Nope.
Fuck. Okay. Alright, this is probably going to be a very bad idea. She'll take out the egg, hold it in her hands, and she'll walk back to the magma. She'll set the egg next
This
to her.
fly is biting me. Shoot.
Like, I will eat you.
Yes! It's gonna annoy the hell out of me.
Yes. Because flies are fucking cunts. And not in a good way.
Yes.
She'll set the egg down, and she'll just put her pinky into the magma and see what happens.
Okay, you put your pinky back into the kind of hot seas. Um, hmm, hmm. As you do so, roll me a charisma saving throw.
Guys,
Yes.
I'm okay with that. I got a decent number on that. Fuck.
I got a decent number on that. Rolls a 4. Shit. As you touch the magma, you touch down your pinky and you kind of try to roll your hand slowly into it, right? You
No,
see,
just the pinky, just to see what would happen.
yeah, but you dip it into it as you see this very slight, like almost unevenness on the surface. As you see this glob of magma launching your way. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Yay! Love these.
Yes.
Fuck.
Horrible. Good that you're fire immune.
Yes.
But
She just gets annoyed.
nah, there's some
Motherfucker.
solid rocks in there.
She gets annoyed by the heat.
And 5 bludgeoning damage. As you have this like pieces of rock just almost like somebody like grabbing a pile of rocks in a hand and throwing them at you.
She'll just kind of wipe off her face, and she's like, "That's not the kind of shot I like in my face. Thank you." Jokes about flat. Yes. So, after the unwanted shot to the face, how does her pinky look?
Well, it's feeling warmer and you can bend it. Apart from the other fingers, which you can't, as you see this obsidian glass in this kind of red hot state.
She'll start just slowly putting in the rest of that.
Okay. Slowly but surely, the entire hand warms up. You can move it, but it's very difficult. It feels heavy.
Okay. Does it feel like the obsidian is still like really like attached to her hand?
Well, it's not on the top. It's frozen from within.
Okay. She'll leave it in there for a few minutes until it feels like it's no longer an issue.
You leave your hands in there. They both turn red hot, but they never change back from this glass kind of state.
Okay. Is it
You
to the
have
point where
disadvantage on all sleight of hand checks.
that's fine? I don't plan on making any moves anytime soon. For the most part.
You think at that and you see the egg lying on the ground.
She's just like, fuck. But for the most part, she has most of her movement into her hands
Yes.
back, right? Okay.
Yeah, you can curl them, but you hear this kind of shards of glass. You just every time you bend and stretch them.
Okay. Okay, how do we do this in a way that makes sense but works? Okay, so she's gonna kind of just like sit down, and this is gonna sound really fucked up and really weird, but it'll make sense. Trust me. So she's gonna sit down, put the staff essentially like facing her face,
Yes.
and just use it to cast burning hands into her own hand.
So you try to heat up your hands with a fire spell.
Pretty much, yeah.
Roll me spell attack. Let's see how powerful it is. What spell slot do you expend?
It's gonna be using the staff.
Okay, how many charges is that?
It is one charge for base casting.
Okay. You can expend one additional charge per spell level above that, by the way. They count as basically spell slots. So yeah, you can upcast with it.
Okay, looks like let's do 3.
Okay. And a
So
spell
that
attack.
puts it up to 3rd.
Okay,
Let's
and
use this stuff. Okay, so
a spell attack and a explanation how you do it.
alright, let's do the spell attack. Okay, that's pretty good. 27. So essentially, like she's gonna be almost using it like a blowtorch. So holding it between her legs and using the like her knowledge of her own magic and the staff, and just using it to just rocket the heat into her hands.
Okay, so you hold the hands close together and you basically blast two sets of rocket. Yeah. Okay, your hands slowly start to melt.
Just for my own mental sake, I would like to see how badly she melted this and how much potential damage it would have done. So, 1, 2. A lot of d6. Jesus Christ. How much meltage is there with that?
As you see your hands liquefy, they still move as normal as your hair is. You never looked at yourself.
She can't really. She doesn't really have a mirror there, so.
As this kind of black starts to creep over this liquid again.
So. what we'll try now is taking the egg and holding it into the mouth.
A what?
Yes.
A what?
Like holding the egg and just slowly lowering it into the mouth.
Into the magma. Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check as you redid your hands. Roll it normally.
Yay. It's like, now I have semi hands. That's 23.
Yeah, you lower it slowly. How do you do it?
So essentially, like this. Just going into it.
Slowly start to dip it in and kind of almost bathe it.
Yeah.
Okay. It
Ooh,
takes some
actually,
while as you slowly see the magma kind of creeps like around it, and you see the kind of tiny flow of it rises up the egg and mends together the crack that the egg had.
okay. Um, so in terms of the tether, was there any changes when after
No. You
like
only feel
not
the
like
heartbeat through it. But
okay. Did it
as you do
slow at all?
so, you realize that you can see again.
Okay.
Roll me an investigation.
She can see. Um, investigation plus that number. 17.
17. You realize you can see the egg being melt together, and you get a feeling of this egg being now in sync with your heartbeat, kind of almost tethered to your own vitality. You realize a familiar kind of presence from it. You can roll me an insight if you want to.
Would like to. Not intimidation.
Screams
Just
at the
not
egg.
intimidate. After the insight, I am gonna try to intimidate the egg itself. Just for the lulz. Fuck. She
Roll
has
with
no insight
no,
on this
roll with
egg.
advantage.
Okay, thank God, because that was about to be terrible. Okay, 20.
Okay, you are very familiar with this kind of presence or existence in the first place. It's in sync with a heartbeat, and that's where it all kind of clicks together. You remember a faint, fiery spirit.
Okay, is this her little, like, flaming companion
Yes,
she got? Like a while ago
yes,
from Flama? The little, like,
yes,
supposed warrior thing?
correct. You realize
Oh,
that is its form here.
fuck yeah. And I remember she named it something really fucking weird.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember what that name was. Because it was the weirdest possible name. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. I remember. Oh, fuck, fuck. What was its name? What was its name? Um, was it Fiona? No. Fiore. Fiora? I feel like it was Fiore or like Fiora.
Not gonna say anything. Fucking fly.
Fucking kill that bitch.
Yes! I hit it 4 times now, but it's still living.
Okay. Now for the low roll. How intimidating is she to this egg? For no apparent reason besides randomness. That is a 12. She is not intimidating.
Eh.
It's like, I'm the boss of you, egg. Fucker. No.
I have the name. I'm not gonna tell you.
It, it did start with an F, right?
Maybe. Perhaps.
Hearing your voice, knowing you and how you speak, it starts with an F.
Perhaps.
I already heard the smirk on your face when you said maybe. As you were laughing at my lack of memory. And the
Yes,
fact
I
that
am
I lost
laughing
my
at your lack of
memory.
memory.
That and the fact that I lost my notes, some bitch. Okay, it was Fiora.
No.
The only reason why I say it was because I remember it was a Genasi,
Yes.
obviously Fire Genasi.
Yes.
And her name wrapped around fire. It was in a different language. I'm trying to remember the language. The only language I would think of at the time was either Russian or Spanish.
It's neither.
And I know, well, it revolving around it, but it wasn't entirely based.
No, it's still neither. Because it doesn't start with an F.
Does not.
I can tell you what it started with.
Mm.
With an I. I see how bad your memory is.
It's like knowing what it starts with helps me like try to remember my thought process, but it also doesn't help because I'm not drunk enough. Because I remember drinking a lot when this shit happened.
Yes. I can tell you I have been using a lot of Latin in that time period.
That is also true.
Yes.
Knowing you, you would also, not unironically, but also ironically, name it something similar to something else that is in the game or in D&D. Like my first thought was Ifrit, but it's not really Latin. That's more Arabic.
Yes.
Now, in terms of Latin, Inferni
There's
or
only 3 or 4 words for flames and fire in Latin.
yeah, that's why I'm like, I know it's one of them. It's just which one is it?
Do do do. Somebody's watching the stream, I don't know who is, and he's gonna see me just have a war with that fly one day.
Dude, I'm gonna rewatch this later and watch you.
Just on
See if
mute
you wanna watch it.
10x to see me swipe after the fly.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little funny.
Yes, but I made my background theme the same as on stream. Red.
Yeah.
The Lord of
Okay.
Flies.
Yes, I have color-controlled background lights.
Oh, speaking of color control, I just got a bunch of dice that I'm getting next week that are all like red, gold, and black, and I love it. They're gonna look beautiful.
Go back
And
to
they're gonna
red.
figure
There we
out-
go.
Okay. You're just like waving it back and forth behind you, like
Yes.
the thing. It's like I have it up and I just have it zoomed way the fuck in on yourself.
Ah!
It's just
It's Inception.
it's like yes, look at yourself.
It's Inception.
Okay.
Yes.
So, knowing it starts with an I, and it's Latin. I can only think of like 3 that all start with I that have
Okay. So what do you
something
say
along
in character?
That's what I'm trying to decide. It's either gonna be Igni, Ignis, or well, the third one wouldn't really make sense, but now was there an S at the end of it or not? That's the real question.
Let's say you're not wrong with your Fiora. It's not just a word of Latin.
Yeah, but it's like I'm also trying to like remember the thought process around it. But then again, you also think like a madman, so why am I trying? Okay, you know what? I need to get onto the madman. I will be right back. I'm getting fun drinks.
Yes.
Because that's the only way I can keep up with the madness of you.
Okay.
So I will be back. I'm gonna get a couple drinks, and I will be good to go.
In the meanwhile, Dawn and Mudgrow, are you here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. I hope you're both there and prepared. The table in Tabletop Simulator is open. Mudgrow, give me a session recap of last time.
Okay. We were struggling inside the water pit. We were all struggling. I got a nat one on survival. We were all drowning.
Yes.
Thankfully, Don saved us all. We left.
Not you all. Specifically saved you.
Yeah, it still saved me, but sacrificed all my stuff, which is fine.
I
Uh,
mean, oh yeah, you did get paralyzed. I forgot about that.
yeah, I got paralyzed. It just started sinking. But anyways, uh, we were we were walking to find a good spot to rest, and then Mudgar remembered he didn't have any food, so he just turned to the right and started looking for food. And like 30 minutes in, oh no, 15 minutes in if I remember, he got shot with an arrow and like knocked him out.
Yes.
And I don't know who heard the shot, but they started coming by and like we had this huge fight. It was awesome. We all fell down, woken up, fell down, especially Nico. I mean, falls
Oh
in
yeah,
that
he was
20.
dodging the shit out of people unconscious.
Oh yeah. We all fought to our very last breath. To put, I think last left off as like Penelope just was the last one left, right?
Yes, Penelope and Nico. Nico just kept rolling crits on death saves and returning back to 1 hit point after she beat him down. He just got back up and just cursed at her.
Yeah.
He's just like, I may not be strong, but it seems you're too weak to kill me.
Yes, pretty much. And she beat her barely with cantrips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were playing tag.
Yes.
And then Penelope won due to Nico fucking dodging all the attacks for some odd reason.
By some
Nico
miracle.
pulled. Yeah, he pulled aggro. Penelope was just like, she won't be able to get me at this distance, and yeah, they just kept running in circles.
Yeah.
I flew up in the sky because I was like, no, 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 get your ass back here, and then she shot me down, and I fell and went to sleep.
Yeah. We're all stable. It's just, we're in the forest.
Mhm.
I think that's where we left off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she also hates Nico because I think she like wasted a high level spell slot on him. I think
Yes, a 5th level. And he just went down afterwards in the same round.
because it had no effect.
Yes.
That sucks.
Yeah, Nico realized he can't rely on divine healing out of any sort.
So I'm his only hope.
Yes.
And Don has been like, Nico's been kind of a dick for most of the time I've known him. I'm the only one who can heal him, so I'm gonna take my time with this.
Nico alive? Let's see. Um, let me just figure this out. Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I'm gonna switch over to you for just a moment. Where did I leave you on? Oh, over here. Yes. Yeah. You, Don, would wake up after spending an hour and a hit dice to recover 1 hit point, as well as Makdra.
Okay, so roll my hit dice.
No, you recover 1 hit point for the expansion of 1 hit dice.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's not a rest.
Like,
You're just awake.
okay, quick
Get all
interruption
like
real quick. Okay. Dead face. Ale or
Yes.
lager?
Sorry?
Ale or lager?
lager.
Let me roll a d100. Ale.
Lager?
But just barely ale.
Well, I'm asking for your preference. Like, what do you like better?
I don't drink light stuff. I start my day with rum.
Okay, but when it comes to beer.
Ale. I'm German. I don't drink the weak shit you drink it.
Well, you also have to keep in mind I'm broke as shit, so I don't have many choices of what.
Oh, I got
to do
money
with it.
today. I'm gonna get drunk tomorrow on stream.
Fuck yeah! Just remember, don't go bottle.
Isn't that the point of getting drunk so you don't remember?
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, my drunk notes are actually fucking fun.
Yeah.
Like every time I drink something, the sessions are just very, very interesting.
They always turned out. I still remember when I first brought out Light Penti. Just every session after that, you were fucked up.
Hey, come on. I'm not that much of a drunkard.
No, but you were getting fucked up, or you were fucked up. Mostly because you decided.
Didn't say no.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't say yes.
Didn't say maybe.
Yeah.
But anyway, you deal with everything. I'm gonna go fucking smoke and fun stuff.
Yeah.
But I'll be watching.
Makdraw and Dawn. Yeah. What do you do?
I imagine as he's recovering, is just this like purple mist as his body just kind of jolts around like it's being fucking reanimated, and then he just comes back and he's like,
Like dry bones.
more like some like just his body just jolting around really violently as this blue
Like a
mist.
spasm.
Yeah, kind of like how zombies when they're first like animated, you know?
It just starts like smacking the ground left and right, makes a bunch of noise.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
he just wakes up in a cold sweat, and and he yells. He's just like, "No more purple." Wait, what?
Yeah, pretty much you got saved by your ring yet again. So yeah, you've seen all purple all night.
I was stuck in purple for an hour, and I was just like, "Well, time to swim again."
Yes.
At a certain point, Don just got bored. He starts like trying to do like backstrokes in the purple, just swim backwards.
Yeah, it's a perfectly opaque purple. And it's like super weird because it's like it's not like a substance. If you pull out your hand, it's just purple behind the hand, not in front of it. You can still see your hand perfectly fine, and you feel it all around you, like a liquid.
And I chose to swim in it.
Yes. Dawn a million times unconscious. One day you're gonna reach the end of the purple.
That's what I'm looking for.
But apart from that, you wake up. What do you do? As both of you need to roll me a perception check.
He when he wakes up, he's like shocked a little bit, and he just kind of grabs the amulet and just starts looking around as he's breathing a little bit heavy. Do I see anyone? Well, wait, that's what perception's for, dingus. 14.
Yeah, I can't see it in the bot commands channel, but it's a 14. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Let me see.
Not wrong one. Wrong I think Mudrow will be waking up like a bear pelt. He's like his arms are extended forward. His head is a bit forward as well, as if like he fell down as he
Yeah.
starts
Mm, let me see.
as he gets up.
But yeah, after a moment, you would probably spot a creature. Dawn does, barely. Meets it, beats it, as you hear some out of a bush.
Near Death Dawn just barely makes it. Always.
Roll me a party stealth.
My stealth is terrible.
Lowest counts.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Come on, don't do this to me. I'm not the stealthiest.
What's the lowest?
5. It was probably me saying no more purple, just really fucking loud.
Yes. You hear this kind of rummaging going on, right? So I'm gonna switch maps here. As you spot the creature and it hears you, right? As you wake up and you scream, "No more purple!" You kind of look hastily around, and in some bushes behind a big purple flower, you spot a creature. It's small, but it definitely spotted you. It has tiny wings, looks like a red-skinned goblin with a poisonous, almost looking tail with a almost scorpion-like. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Are you for real?
Yes. It's just you and Makdra.
Oh yeah, I'm dead.
Don't you think I'm also dead?
4. Oh yeah, I'm unbelievably dead. This is gonna be funny.
Two, baby, let's go.
The creature out of the bush rolls a 21.
Yeah.
It goes first.
Come on, man. I just fucking got up. We're not doing this today.
Well, it goes invisible.
Nope, not dealing with any of that. I'm good.
Yeah, and you hear some crackling as it disappears. Dawn, your turn.
Did I get a good enough look at the creature?
Roll me investigation and perception.
Like as an action, or
Yes, of course.
because I was gonna try and speak with it.
One doesn't exclude the other.
All right, yeah, fine. I can't exactly see it, so
You just yell in the general direction. From the kind of texture of the skin, you would definitely spot it's a fiendish kind of thing. It doesn't seem too dangerous, even though invisibility is a little scary. Because Dawn never managed to fight anything invisible before. Whatever went invisible just fucked him up every time.
and I never even saw it coming.
Yes.
God damn it. So Dawn just like on the ground, she says, "In Infernal, like Mugdraw, you essentially just hear Dawn speaking the most accursed shit you've ever heard." He just says, "Hey, why don't we talk this one out? I just woke up. I'm sure we can, coincide differences."
Roll persuasion.
Ah, fuck it. I have one luck dice left. Let's go.
Okay, reroll it.
Come on. I'm a people person.
No,
Oh yeah,
not really.
that's definitely a people person right there.
Shish, I'm a person of people.
Oh, God. Okay, you succeed.
I guess you are.
That one. As you see it come out of invisibility. As it looks out of like a completely different bush from the side. You see like a set of two rocks and a bush kind of like looking out, and you hear in Infernal, you hear, Master would repay me well for the sight of you.
Also, wait, checking my sheet. I still have all of my lucky. I still have my bless. The only thing I use is my Radiant Soul, which is good to know. Guess I won't be flying anywhere.
No, you were out of lucky last time. You used all three uses of lucky. You didn't get a short rest.
No.
You were out for an hour.
I used 2 from last time.
No, you used them all up in combat.
The first one was to succeed the concentration for that first time, and then the second.
Remember,
one,
you haven't got a rest since you went away from the lake.
Yeah.
You just won at the lake.
So yeah, okay, then this would be my last one. Though.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I don't know where you're pulling all those luck dice from. But yeah, that is what you hear.
Hey, it's been a minute since I've played. All right.
Anything
At
else you
least
will
I-
do? Hello, Jera. You
Yes,
wake up, Jera, right? And you're senseless. You're senseless still. So, yeah. You had a short rest, by the way.
That does jack shit for me, but okay.
Yes, I'm aware.
Does
So-
jack. But and we don't get back any points, health points because of that.
You don't have a healer's kit.
So wait, do I have to minus all my inventory? By the way, I've been
Yes.
past that.
Yes.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, I'm officially depressed now.
You got your book.
I'm
Right
about,
side.
I'm about to take your life right now. It's freaking. I want to get some shit.
Don has 1 hit point. You can't do it.
You can.
You see, we both know that I'll come back, and I won't stop chasing you.
Anyway, Dawn, anything else you do for your turn? As you already spoke and used your action to investigate the creature.
Since he's, well, what he said something along the lines of you're
So loud.
you check price or something like that.
Sorry?
I'm sorry. What did he say? I was like looking over.
I can repeat it to you. He said, "My master would repay me well for the sight of you." As he comes out of invisibility.
I have no idea what that means.
He has a like a sling in hand. With like a rock.
Well, Don just on the ground, just he can't stand up, but he's like he just kind of sits up a little bit. He's like, well, we can talk about this. And he just ends his turn.
Makdraw, your turn.
Okay. He slowly gets up, like trying to cleans himself off. He sees the situation. While them two were speaking, he doesn't even know what's going on. He asks Don, do I kill?
Don just he looks at you. And he's just he doesn't say anything. He just says, "You really think we can fight right now, or did you not see me just fall 30 feet out of the fucking sky?"
Okay.
He just gives you that look of really right now.
Do I have to roll for initiative? By the way, I just have
You don't see any threat.
Oh, okay.
You don't realize there's a threat somewhere. Makdraw is carrying you, but you don't feel anything.
Of course, yeah.
Does he still hear stuff as normal?
No.
Prepares an action if the imp does any like if he starts attacking, I'll hit him with the lightning jolt.
Okay.
Like he doesn't know what's going on, so I was like, do I hit him? Do I not? I was just
Okay, so you hold your action. So if the imp is doing anything like obviously offensive, then you're gonna hit him with lightning jolt.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Initiative goes around. The imp goes invisible. As you hear, You don't know.
Hmm. Okay.
Do you want me to? Since it's top of the order.
Yeah, you can roll me initiative if you want to.
Yeah, just so we can have a turn.
Okay, it's you, then Dawn, then Mugdraw, and then still is first.
So it's me now, I guess.
Yes, it's you.
All right. So first things first. Nico is just gonna open his mouth and just like, "Mwah. Good morning," as he says that out loud. And since he doesn't know what's going on, he just thinks like he's laying down, everything's chill. It's like, "Good morning," as he kind of just like clears his throat, and he'll try to since he's up now, he sees kind of the black void around him. He'll try to use his magic and try to project outwards his magical aura that he did last time, and try to focus on if he senses any new magic that's around or anything that's going on around him.
No, it's still the same. You sense this feeling of pyromancy in the air, though, which is new.
Okay. So with that new sense, you'll see Nico just say out loud, "Is there a fire going on? Are we at a campfire? Are we safe? I sense some embers going around. Oh, I sense some ember magic or pyromancy around." As he kind of he stays still. He assumes he's like either on the ground or somewhere else. He doesn't know what else. And that's basically it.
Okay. Dawn, your turn. Roll me a perception check. Dawn. Hmm. Interesting. I'm gonna have so much fun. I love invisible creatures. They're awesome.
Yay!
You don't need much shit. The moment you give me invisibility, shit's going down.
Wouldn't I be able? Wait, wouldn't I be able to sense any magical that's going around? You said it. I have a 10-foot area around me that I can
Yes,
sense
but there's
magic.
no, as I already said, there's no new magic around. You feel this faint pyromancy in the sky, but it's in the sky specifically.
Oh, you should have said that. Then I wouldn't have assumed that it was a fire thing on the ground. If there's fire in the air, I assume something lit a
Pyromancy.
fire.
Pyromancy and fire is two different things. Pyromancy
Okay.
is the magic of heat and warmth. Can be by life. There is this faint, well, healing warmth that you would know from, like, Avatar, for example.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yes.
I'm good.
Anyway, anything else you can do for your turn? Because that was your action and your words.
Oh, I do have a bonus action. Um, I guess what I'll do for my bonus action is try to I don't. It's tough. I can't really do much besides like summon stuff, but I guess what Nico will do is try to focus on the pyromancy magic since that's new to him, and
Hmm.
just focus on that. So keep his magical focus around that and sense it, see where it goes, see
Okay.
if it does anything interesting. That's it.
Okay. Dawn, your turn. Dawn.
I'm thinking. Let me think. So went back invisible.
Yeah, Don. Romeo opposed sleight of hand at disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, fine. Why is this happening?
Fuck. And the second one? Okay. You don't know.
He's he speaks out again in Infernal. How about how about this? Let's all just make camp, sit down, talk it out. We could deal with this later.
Anything else?
No. He keeps he
Okay.
speaks like in a mix of like you hear like something make camp and then the rest is just Inferno.
Okay. Mudgraw, your turn. Mudgraw. Mudgraw. Your
I was
turn.
talking. Yeah, okay. He's still confused. Like, but that sounds. If he's not talking and you just turn invisible, maybe he just ran away. You know. But he'll make a perception check or investigation to look at the surroundings.
Okay. You look around. Roll me perception at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, I rolled. I rolled here. Yeah.
You need to roll me a second one.
Yep. Okay.
Your eyesight is really blurry. Like still from waking up. You just got up. You have this morning kind of tears from your pain or not yesterday, an hour ago, still in your eyes, right? And you kind of felt unconscious slash asleep while having like tears in your eyes from the pain, as you were not really used to it, and you kind of wake up with all this crust on your eyes, and you kind of look around, everything is like crazy blurry, and you don't spot anything.
Okay.
Like you have a hard time seeing anything but smudgy green and this faint outline of your body.
He'll just rub his eyes.
As you do so, you rub the crust into your eyes. You're considered blinded.
Don, who is this small individual?
Someone
And is
contemplating
he?
on whether
I,
or not to kill us. Not on that right now.
I hope your inventories are up to date.
Well, I didn't have much valuable in there except for my. Oh, wait a goddamn minute.
all right. Let me check actually. That'll be in my turn.
Okay. Ah,
Huh.
Um. Okay. Mudcraw. Let me just no. Let me see. I have way too much stuff still opened.
Okay.
Wait, boy.
There we go. Mudcraw, Romeo posts slide offhand at disadvantage.
Okay.
Are your inventories up to date?
Should be.
Mm,
Do I need to reload the character sheet or?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Um,
What's your passive perception, Mudcraw?
my passive perception. I'll look
Yes.
at it right now. 11.
You don't realize anything.
Okay. I assume he's just trying to rub his eyes off.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You hear going away from the party a crackling laughter, and it's just like Dawn. You hear faintly in the distance, somewhere down the path to the front of you. You hear magic as he runs.
I checked that. The fuck did he mean that?
Reroll your everybody. Reroll your character sheets. Reload your character sheets. At least Mudcraw and Dawn.
God damn it. That
I added a bag called Stolen. Everything stolen goes in there.
fuck. That motherfucker.
Yes. Yeah. Initiative ends.
That was easy.
Uh,
Don,
well,
Don lays on his back and he's just like, well, I'm fucking dead.
Mudcraw, you realize as your eyes become less and less clouded as you rub the kind of crust out of your eyes, you realize your bedroll, your tinderbox, and your torches are gone.
mm,
Like your traveling supplies. You had them in a tiny, like, bedroll package. It's just gone. Had a handle on it.
the tinderbox is fine, but the bedroll and torches.
Don,
And Dawn, you realize your spellbook is gone.
yeah, I fucking noticed. Don just looks dead inside as he just lays on the ground, like arms spread out. He doesn't say anything.
So Nico doesn't know that anything's going on right now,
No.
right? Okay.
Absolutely not.
So while all of this is happening, I want to try something, and
Yes.
I got some inspiration from you yesterday, and I think I should try it out. I don't know if I should or not, but so Nico, like after the sense, yes, I assume the pyromancy magic floats away, right?
Yes.
Okay. After seeing that go off in the distance, he kind of was thinking about what if he pronounced his magic to each individual part of his body. So what Nico wants to do is to focus his magic on from the top of his cranium, from the top of his atlas of his spine, tries to push it all the way outwards to the rest of his spine outwards, from like his skull to the base of his tailbone, and tries to brace it outward.
I'm not too good with anatomy in English, actually. So, from your neck
So,
down your spine.
uh, yeah, so basically skull down to tailbone, to the
Okay,
bottom of your spine.
yeah. I kind of check.
Ah,
In tabletop simulators, preferred as always.
yeah. Unfortunately, I am. I missed the exit. God damn it! I got distracted. I was trying to roll. It didn't work.
Oopsie daisy.
Yep. Yep. Well, my girlfriend's getting
Mar-
mad. All
Mark,
right.
Marks, you have a very interesting mark. Left shoulder.
21.
You on cam.
Yeah, that's my
Yes,
pen.
there.
Oh my god.
What
Wait,
is
what?
that? Yes.
Is that the berserk symbol? You're muted, bro.
All I heard was marks, and I'm like, what? Huh?
The
That
marked.
too.
Yes.
I got more.
You
Yeah,
got
it
more.
looks.
Wow.
I got a 21. A
That's a
21
neat
on
one.
Arcana.
One on the back of my shoulder, and a couple more on my thigh.
Okay.
But Berserker rune. Yeah, that's
Cool.
what this one is. This one, symbolizing Odin. This one, standing for Ragnarok.
Huh.
Oh, you're okay. That's wicked. I have the
Norse
berserk
pagan.
symbol. Yeah, I have the berserk symbol. I also have the heartless and nobody symbol from Kingdom Hearts, and I also have the Bioshock.
Stop there. Stop there. I will do bad things for you for free.
Thank you. That's all I care about. I will do bad things for you too. I like that.
Bad things usually the triple X.
See, me and you are gonna be best friends now. That's all I care about.
Help me, everybody, please.
No, literally, Dan told me yesterday that me and Lypenti were gonna be best friends, and I like this. I like this man already.
Yeah, no. Xana would have been best friends with Lypenti, but I think you're a close second. Apart from Puck, maybe.
Oh, Puck would have been a fucking dick to fucking Lypenti.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like that love-hate relationship. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, look,
he would try to fuck him.
look, I don't know. Maybe Xana would have had great fun with Lypenti. I don't think Nico. I think Nico would be like, you're like my child. I have to see what things are going for. See how we're doing.
Yeah, like
Alright.
Penty is the what's the first hoe? The original hoe.
Yes. Apart from that, yeah, Dawn is dead inside, Mukdraw is blind inside, and Nico's blind outside. So, what are you doing?
Well, I got 21 on the Arcana.
You rolled a 21. Okay. You kind of force your magic throughout your body. Are you expending anything for it? Can you?
Yeah, I have two. I have two second level. I have two second level spell slots, and I have one first level spell slot. So, what I will do is I'll push one of my second level spell slots and see if maybe that will help me out.
Roll me a d100 and call high or low before you do.
I see. I don't like when you do that for me, bro. I don't like it.
I know. Getting out the book already.
All right. So let's do Bramblefoot knowledge. All right. So I woke up today, 3 o'clock, so that's afternoon, so that's a low. But I did help out my dad, so that's a high. I did cut my fingers today, so that's a low. And I did have to clean Brooks' tank, so that's a low. So you know what? I'm going low today.
You're gonna low. Roll it.
Don't
Hot
forget 100.
beans.
Yes, baby.
That's close. You might be the most luckiest motherfucker in the universe.
Say word. Say word. Right. Say. Am I more lucky than Don?
Yeah. In this moment, just of
Yeah.
pure fuckery, probably.
Yeah.
Let me just look at 5th level spells real quick.
What do you
Yeah.
mean 5th level spells?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Ted? What do you mean? Are you getting revenge on me for yesterday? Ted, don't do this to me. No.
You become
Nah,
a
the
null.
gloves are.
You become a null.
Nah,
It's fine.
That's about to fucking be like, hey, do you like, do you? He's gonna be like, hey, do you like short people? Now you're tall, bitch.
Okay.
This man is going through 3 books right now just to figure out what the fuck did I unleash.
Yes.
He's checking the codex.
He's checking the Matrix right now.
He's just like, there are a number of dead people in the codex. You can help by expanding it.
Yes. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
This man is counting. I don't like this.
He's fucking munching on the goddamn book.
What hell did I just unleash onto myself?
Oh yeah.
1D. Ooh. Love
The
the
worst
number.
kind.
It's right in the middle. Well, it's very
Almost.
close.
Yeah, very close to the middle.
You know what? We'll round up.
This man said 5th level spells. I should be scared.
All right, so
Nah, you
between
shouldn't
the
worry. You shouldn't
Okay.
worry, man.
Dawn,
what's going on?
Penelope, Magdra. Is there anybody else around apart from those? The Fae? Yeah, roll me a 1d3.
Who?
Nico.
Oh, fuck.
One.
Dawn, roll me a saving throw. Let me just look at which one. Wisdom save.
If you kill me, I come back. I drop all formalities.
Okay.
Come on, baby. 22.
That's a fail.
Wait.
Okay.
You are under the effect of the Gias spell for 30 days, casted by Nico.
You're under a gash.
What does the gas
Yeah.
do?
You can, I can paste it for you. Display on VTT.
Oh, terrifying.
Yeah. Chaos. It's like that.
I know what a
Let
gash
me-
is. It's fucked.
Bot
What the hell
command.
is the gas spell? What the hell is this?
There we have it.
You place a magical command on a creature that you can see within range, forcing them to carry out some service or refrain from some action of course for 30 days.
Yes.
Oh. So what's the command that I gave? Oh, I can just make a command.
Correct.
Oh,
You
I'm
you
not
can make commands for the next 30 days.
Oh, commands for that. So it doesn't have to be one command. It's
Yes.
any command that
You
I
can
give.
issue a command you choose, short of an activity that would result in certain death. You should issue a suicidal command. The spell ends. If you can end the spell, whatever, right? But you can change it at any time.
Hi Don, how you doing?
I will fight.
And it
Hey,
takes 5d10 psychic damage if it resists against it. If it acts against your instructions.
Okay, so with that going up, so I guess I feel this magic spur out of my spinal. And I guess
You,
it shoots.
I'm gonna give you a nice view of it. You kind of reach your magic throughout your spine as you kind of almost mentally extend your reach. You feel like a ping and another one as you kind of feel all these kind of strings attach outwards from you. You kind of realize how limited your magic is, right? And you go past this kind of blackened barrier with your sight for a moment before you kind of grab onto these strings and kind of draw them back to try to recover your magic. As you realize you entangled Dawn in it, pretty much. Like a puppet doll.
I didn't even do anything.
All right. So feeling this
Divine intervention was that. But for warlocks.
So as I feel this connection with through Don, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask straight out. It's like, Don, are you there?
It's
Dawn
mental.
just
Magical.
you hear when you enter Dawn's mind, you essentially hear the mental equivalent of him like just running fucking apart in space.
Tarnation is what you hear from Dawn, basically.
You see, normally he's pretty lighthearted. Right now, he's going ape shit.
Okay.
Think about like CS:GO or COD Rage. Baseball bat against like tables.
Like, he's literally just like creating mental images that he knows he's not strong enough to break in real life, and he's fucking smacking them. And
Can I
he's
see what he's upset about?
he has as he's saying fuck in every language.
Wait, but can I see what he's upset about?
Dawn.
Like with the mental connection?
You see, you legit see a pedestal at the like there. It's like a individual room, and when you crack it open, it's a giant ass library. But the thing is that there's like a pedestal at the end of the hallway, and there's a spotlight on it, and it's fucking empty.
Okay. So I don't like Don, but the funny part is I understand what it means to lose your magic. So in real life, Nico's gonna speak outwards and says, Don, can you hear me?
This is all happening in Don's head. He's laying on the ground, just fucking in shock now.
It seems as though you are troubled, Don. Although it brings me joy to see you in such dismay. What is wrong? You say that to you, Don.
He, in a groggy, dead inside voice, just says, "Why do you care? You haven't liked me since you met me."
Nico, yes. You're right.
It's like, yeah, you're right. I don't like you, but at the same time, I
You're lagging,
understand
mate.
that we are in a
You're cutting out so much,
One
man.
second.
Beep boop.
1 second.
This is what planeshift sounds like when you try to say something just before you leave. When the connection just goes bad.
So test 1 2 1.
Yes.
This is the
Okay.
problem of mind convention. You see, you don't have the spell slots for telepathy, but you're trying anyway. That's why it's glitching.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to be nice, and the internet's not letting me do it.
It's more comedic than anything. Perfect.
Yeah, I was like, what is a spell that's not Maelstrom? Because that's what I originally rolled for. It's just like, yeah, no, I'm not placing a Maelstrom centered on Nico right here. Fuck that.
Okay. So Nico will speak out and says, I can sense a connection between me and you. And although your anger fuels me such, we are in a predicament, and one hand washes the other. It seems as though through your massive inventory of your mind, you are missing something precious to you. Are you not?
You legit see Don as he's like grabbing an ethereal base, and then when you say that, he just turns and looks at you, spikes it, and it shatters, and he says, "The hell are you trying to say?"
You know you can get
Oh,
on
well,
cams, right? Or Dawn
he
can.
just. I'm a very shy.
Yeah. Nico will just point out, like,
He,
he'll.
so he after
Sorry.
he spikes the real base and it shatters, he just says, "Don't don't play me for a fool. We both know I'm the only one who can satiate you, which is why you're being nice."
To be honest, I'm not being nice because I want to. I'm being nice because I have a daughter to get back home to. So, if you can just reach into my back pot, into my back layer, I might have something that might help both of us.
I have a brother to get home to. I've already let him down once, and I already pushed him out of my life. I don't care what happens, but I'm getting back to him. So I guess I'll meet you in the middle when it comes to family arrangement.
Do you want to see your brother again? Then stop being rough and come here.
Ooh.
So, Dad, you said our inventories are updated, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Nothing
I just
changed
want
on
to
you.
make. Yeah, I know that, but you do have to understand that I do. I had my wives book, which I use for my spell book. I
Yep,
also
I
have
rolled
my
if he
red.
takes it or not.
No, no, no. But I also have the red book. But there's
Yes.
also one, and there's also one other spell
The
book that I
wife's
have.
book, the wife's book is with the daughter in the Elven Kingdom still. Don't
Yes,
forget
which
that.
is Atelia. Yes,
Yes. You
it's
should
with Atelia.
organize your equipment on where it is. Just rename the,
Okay.
make a bag, or rename it at the place that it is at, and such. That's how I
Yep.
do it. It's just I put my equipment, like let's say I have a chest in the tavern, then I pick a backpack, call it chest in the tavern, just put all the equipment that's in there in there.
Well, that's what I was gonna do, but I have. I remember I have two spell books. I have the one for my wife, the one that I originally had, and then
The
I have
wife
the red
is
book.
yours.
The spell book one is mine.
Yes, your wife's diary is your spellbook.
Okay.
Yes. You didn't start with two spellbooks.
Oh no, but I bought one before. That's why.
Okay, then would be at the bottom of the ocean of the lake
Okay, then that's
with
fine.
like 90% of your equipment.
Right. Okay, no, no, no. Because I saw my inventory, I had an extra spell book, and I was about to like, try to help out. But okay, so then that doesn't work out. Then.
Yes.
What is Nico's orientation in this minor room?
Lying back on his back, like over
So
Magdra.
is he like in a corner and he's just watching me break shit, or
Yes. You see a faint as he just appears lying like almost paralyzed in the corner, just looking at you. You see his mouth move, but his eyes don't follow you. He seems to just see or feel where you are.
I'm you know like he's like right next to a couch, but the couch is like flipped vertically and it's all fucking wall
Yes.
halfway through it. Yes. He just walks over and it's like, come into my brain and you ask me for anything. All I've done is try to be nice and help you. So what's the sudden change? Hmm? You say you're not being, yet you're here for something. The hell do you want? I'm kind of busy.
Fine. Fine. Nico, you see Nico's like mouth, which was curled to like a smile, kind of like now falls back down to normal, and he goes, "All right, fine. Enough with the niceties. I tried it. I tried it the way my wife would have wanted me to, but I guess that doesn't suit me well. So fine. I'm stuck in this wherever I am because all I see is darkness. All I hear is nothing. All my senses are gone. So right now I'm as well as a unborn child that's outside in the real world. I cannot do much. And all I can do is depend on you and whoever you deem trustworthy. because I cannot do this by myself. If I can die within the next, minute or so without you guys. So right now I'm in a tough predicament, as well as you guys are as well. So I was trying to help out, but alas, if it seems as though that I can't get myself out of here by myself, and you cannot escape on your own, then why not help out each other? But seemingly I can't do anything right now. I can't do what I usually can do. I cannot even offer you my spell book, even if I could, but I cannot. So, I guess we're stuck in this place until you figure out a way to get us out of
What do you mean, stuck here? Are you referring to in here or out there?
here. Back to the Elven Kingdom.
That Nico says this
I don't
one
know.
day is a miracle.
Like, I don't. I have my own reasons to get out of here. Priorities or not. However, we all have our own wants and needs.
You
Dawn.
see, Don's like in his head. You just hear a bunch of fucking screaming as like in the space. You just see him walk over, and he manifests a fucking like family portrait, and he destroys the frame and just takes out the picture, and he's like, "You think, you think you have it rough, unable to move, unable to help other people? Well, imagine living as long as I have and still relying on others. My own brother, my own flesh and blood that I killed in cold blood out of selfishness. I brought him back. Well, that's not true. I was given another opportunity to reconcile, and yet I still have to ask him for help. I can't do anything myself. I have to rely on someone, something, because I'm not strong enough. So I guess we're alike in that sense right now, aren't we? Let me put it like this. I'll help you. But you said that being kind is what your wife would have wanted. Well, not being a dick is what my brother would have wanted. And yet here we are.
I don't. It seems as though family revolves all of us. There is no shame in asking for siblings for help. But what's more disgusting is to ask your own kin, your own your own daughters or your sons, asking them for help. That I see is more distasteful than asking your own brothers or sisters or mothers or wives or anything of that matter. But you won't see your brother again unless we get out of here. And I'm trying everything in my power just to open my eyes. I wish you can see what I see right now as the Gias goes off.
Oh jeez.
You can't even. Well, at least you can rely on your own power. I can't give it my all. I give it their all. As he points to the sky, as it opens up to the clouds. Without it, I shelter myself with magic. Without it, I'm nothing. All I have is faith. That's all I've got. But how about this? So this is my headspace. Can I like, so how much control do I have over it? 'Cause I want to do something.
It's very heavily subconscious.
Hmm.
It's like your fantasy. A fantasy is never purely controlled. It's always a little sporadic.
Well, okay.
It's like your
You,
imagination. Your imagination is not always what you think you're gonna create.
yeah, Don's always been orderly and really organized in his mind, hence the whole library and lectern thing he's got going on.
Yeah, it's trash now.
Yeah. You see, that one book was holding everything else together, so there's a bunch of like books on the floor and shit.
All right, but I wanted to.
Um,
Do I know that the spell is on Dawn right now? Do I know the current spell or no?
Arcana check.
you see You see Don hold out his arm as he tries to open the cracked door and pull one of the books to his hand.
Nat 20.
You know you have almost full control over him. I mean, if he values his hit points.
Don just lost the only thing that actually made him feel useful, so I don't know.
All right. For
Yeah.
right now, Nico is going to cut.
Before you
Um,
disrupt me, you realize that Dawn's weakened kind of mental state and kind of attitude and everything together kind of makes him an easy target for your like bilingual words. Beleaguering. What is the word?
influence?
Yeah, I know what you mean. All right. I gotta think of a couple things I want Don to do. So give me a moment.
Like, you see Don just like Thor's hammer just pulls one of the books that's on the ground to his hand and he opens it and he like flips it upwards and it essentially like plays a memory like projector style in the head, right?
Hmm?
And it's when Nico and Don first met, and he said, "You know, I see, sorry, I see a bit of my son in you." And then you see like the film tearing, as in red marker it says, "What does that mean?" Don's perspective is, "You saw a bit of your son in me, and you treat me like shit. So either you're a shitty father or you have problems."
He's not here to hear all this.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I have my fucking phone. I have my fucking battery saver right now, so I don't know. Well, guess wait.
What does Mudgrass see?
The blurry world slowly coming back to life. A almost like a sobbing, crying, passed out Dawn at the side of the road. Penelope's still sleeping because she's taking a long rest. And Nico is mumbling some odd words. Like, really odd. Like, you hear him constantly, like, almost kind of chanting.
Hmm. Weird people.
Oh, yeah. But, girl, how old are you?
I believe I was 110?
Okay. You've met some people in your while, but these one are definitely the most odd ones you ever met.
Hmm.
And one of the guy just ate bugs for fun. He had chances of eating different things, but he chose to eat only bugs. He called himself the Bugomancer. A swarm keeper ranger druid. And yes, these people are still weirder somehow.
I mean, I think the bug on that is cool. You know, like, maybe it's his favorite bug, you know?
Yeah.
But these guys talk weird mumble shit. What's going on here?
We did see you just like devour sandwiches like you've never eaten before in life.
Those
Yes,
are holy sandwiches. Those are really good.
they were.
Oh, there you are. They
Okay.
were saying that I got off the like dollar menu at my fucking tavern. But hey, I'll take the compliment. Hey,
How big is Penelope?
Small.
Okay.
also Jara.
Can I like cradle her? Like pick her up and just like cradle, just like under
Uh,
my arm?
yes, you could. Would probably
Okay.
wake her up though.
Hmm.
Okay. I have a weird question, and I don't know if this will work. If I were to
Wait,
say, oh,
I
what?
was trying to show you something before you left, Jara.
Oh, what were you trying to show me?
Right. So you essentially just see Don. He like opens his hand and the door leading out of the room to the hallway like opens and one of the books flies and he catches it. He he opens it and it starts displaying a memory and he essentially throws it up and it just kind of puffs as both of you see the memory. He says, "For someone who claims to be a family man, explain this." As he and you hear sheer hatred in his fucking voice as it's the first time you guys met and you were just like, you know, you remind me a bit of my son. And then it just the film tears and rips as red marker is just what does it mean? As it's playing back all the times you've been a piece of shit.
It's a supercut of bad dad compilation.
Pretty
Well,
much. It just says, if I remind you so much of your son, either you're a shitty father or you have your own problems to deal with.
it's
Both.
you see, Nico, in his state speaks out with confidence and says, "I am a shitty father. I was not there for my children. I am not what the ideal father is supposed to be because I went on my own selfish ruse to try to get stronger. But I went out and I left my children to get stronger for them. I went away for 50 years trying to study and learn all the arcane, learn what's out there in the real life, going out to just understand what's going on with the life out there in the world. So then I, Nico, can protect my children better, stronger. So the ends might not justify the means, but I those were my intentions. So yes, call me a shitty father. A call me unloving parent, but never say that I didn't do this for my children. And I'm still here for my children, and I will always fight for my blood.
Hmm. You see, I'd sympathize with you. It's kind of hard to fight for your own blood when one of it's ethereal, the other doesn't know where you've been for the last 30 years, and I'm too busy trying to preserve my own.
You have your own issues. I have mine. And if at one point or another we want to help each other out with our own family issues, then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I think we have our own issues in front of us, don't we? As he kind of
Well,
just waves his hand in front of his face, is like, yeah, I can't see shit, bro.
he's gonna just sit on the floor and says, well, what fucking good does it do now? I lost the only thing that actually made me useful to other people. Kind of invalidates everything I've worked so hard for,
Now,
because at the end of the day, I'll still be clinging to other people for power.
now, I want to now, since Nico kind of knows that Dawn is in this irregular state, can Nico's gonna try to
Nico,
better
you're the only one that
himself.
sees this, but you notice these almost mirror-like strings between you and Dawn. They're like bands.
Okay, this is where I was going for.
Hmm?
So, like, seeing one of those bands, can I try to like connect my eyesight with Dawn's eyesight by using the spell that's casted over him? Like, if I say, Dawn, lend me your eyes, can I see through Dawn's eyes?
Roll a spell attack. Dawn, roll a wisdom save.
Uh,
Because Dawn's innate just defense, I think they're always up.
yes, they are.
For him,
Don
you would could still be like an illusion or an enemy in his own head, for all he knows.
He's literally breaking shit. He might just be taking his anger out on you or a construct of you. Just
20.
20. Okay, yeah, Dawn, roll a wisdom save. DC 20. You beat it.
23.
You try to connect to Dawn, but you feel Dawn's innate, like, stubbornness,
Anger.
just, yeah, and anger just kind of zones you out, even despite you already being here.
So, like, as that connection is being rough, he'll kind of, like, grit his teeth a little bit and say out calmer, Dawn, we might not like each other, and that is perfectly fine. But help, help me. Just help me. If you feel some resistance, I'm trying to see if I can make a connection with you. Just trust me. As he like pushes out his mind again, but this time easier. So it's not like
Just,
a rough like jump. It's kind of like easing into it.
Okay, both of you roll a D100. The closer you are, the higher compatibility you have.
Don, like, he's just saying connect you and trust me. Just imagine you hear fucking, like, glass shattering in his goddamn psyche as he's just like, I know you didn't say that shit.
Dawn, roll a D100.
Uh,
And
Yeah, no. You're so much earth, like water and fire.
all right, well, I tried. I tried.
I like to think it's more Don's just saying fuck everything right now.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Not in the current mental state you're in. Nico is way too much. I'm going to do everything that it takes, and Dawn is way too much angry, not letting anybody close.
yeah, it happens.
Don is just like, for being trapped in a pretty frail body, Don's mental strength is fucking ridiculous sometimes.
Yes.
Stubborn ass. Well, I mean, that's kind of all Nico can do. Nico's just gotta
He
go
just,
quiet for a little bit.
You could still try to manipulate him.
he starts like crying a bit, and he's just like, I did try to connect with you, and you know what you did? You told me to fuck off. I, why should I give a fuck anymore? I've already lost one of the only four things I fucking care about, and it was pretty high up on the damn list. So what good is us connecting now, especially in this place, gonna do?
All right, I have one more idea. I have one more idea. So what Nico's gonna do, he kind of goes out and like seeing that the eye connection didn't work. What he'll do is he'll say out loud, Don, share with me your mind. That's what he says out loud. He says, share with me your mind.
He like just he just points out the open door and says, everything's over there, for the most part. As he just points into the hallway.
Hold up, guys. I gotta be right back. Something happened. Be right back.
Alright. I find it hilarious how non-specific Nico's being.
Huh?
Yeah.
Bro, what do you do in the meanwhile? I can tell you how it works on resting on mounts. You need the mount needs to be 2 sizes larger or more. So you could sleep in a car, but not on a bike, for example,
Hmm.
right? As much as you can sleep on a boat, but on a plank on the ocean, that's gonna be hard.
All right. I think Mudgrow would wait
Hmm.
just to see what's up. Like he wants to go, but like it seems like they're doing something. He doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah, some weird magic-y stuff.
It's weird.
Yeah, Dawn is just like staring blankly up into the sky. Penelope is resting, and yeah, Nico's mumbling some very weird words, almost in a dedication. Almost his entire body is limp, except for some weird hand gestures every once in a while, and kind of some weird twitches and this like really weird language. You can roll me a history check if you heard it ever before.
I don't think so. I think he just wanders. So
Yeah,
maybe, maybe when he saw it, when some people might attack him
yeah,
from spell
that's why.
incantations.
History check.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you realize it's definitely spell incantations. It's very dark. It's the school of enchantment, and it's a kind of controlling spell. You know it's not you, but you do know Donna's kind of passed out. It has a dark energy to it, very dark, like necromancer type shit.
He squints his eyes.
Alright. Is it coming from Don or Nico?
Nico.
Okay.
While Dawn is just blankly staring up into the sky with like open, wide eyes, not moving.
They're like mostly closed, and all the light in his eyes are just kind of really dull. Like he's just like, yeah, nah, fuck this.
Okay.
All the fatigue and stress. You know what? He just develops like slight bags under his eyes.
Yes.
Yes.
Dawn, are you there?
Can I hear him?
No. You're currently in your mind. Deepened.
Hmm. Sunken place. Got it. Can I still interact with my body if I can't like reply or anything?
Yeah, you can choose to end it at any time. Probably something
Don
coming close or touching you would probably like tear you out of it really easy.
Don just he looks very very tired, McGraw.
Yes.
Hmm.
Like one hit point depleted of all magic. A singular rat could kill him in a single bite. Kind of tired.
Yeah, yeah, he's still pierced with arrows. He has still the arrows stuck in him.
Yeah.
So do you.
Is like the purple mist just coming from like where the arrows are, just
Yes.
forcing me from the table?
Yes.
Yeah.
I walk towards him, so he's like laying like a star, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just just stretch all fours away on his back.
Hmm.
From a fighter perspective, or this like combat semi-capable person, you're physical capable. When you want to like defend yourself, you're not like that. It's just like he's either gonna want to end his suffering or something.
He's kind of like slapping the cheek, like, Don, don't die.
Dawn, you wake up from your mindscape as you basically see this like flash of light as everything comes back.
Back.
Don, your stance, it's. Do you want to die? You are in a very vulnerable position.
I don't want to leave, but I also want to send him a message.
As you come back, what languages do you speak, Dawn?
It's a long one. Abyssal, Celestial, Common,
You hear
Species.
abyssal from Nico. Long, stretched out incantations. Way too long, way too magical to come from this person.
Oh. Don doesn't like sit up or anything. His eyes kind of drift over to look at Muggra and he says, just need rest. I'm fine. He is going to lie to him.
Yeah?
Directly to his fucking face.
Deception. Roll it. Mudcraw, what's your insight modifier?
What?
What's your insight modifier?
Passive muscle modifier?
No, insight modifier.
Oh. Let me check right now. 3.
You succeed. Whatever he's saying is not really true. He isn't only tired.
Hmm.
Something's up with him.
Are you being controlled by this Nico? This necrotic aura appeared when he was making this weird signs.
We're casters. We all make weird signs. My eyes just slowly drift over to Nico, trying to figure out what he's doing.
In incantations, you hear. Roll me an Arcana check.
26.
It's a forceful, like, controlling spell. It's like domination magic. Like
That's
mind
what he's
control.
focused on.
Don't know.
Can I figure out who he's targeting? Maybe
Mm,
he's like, are you being
investigation.
controlled? Because he's being controlled, you know? That's a very weird question to ask as I wake up. 22.
Don't really know.
He's probably just recovering magic or something. It's nothing.
No. He was saying some weird words, focusing it on. Wait, what I know he was focusing on you? On him? On Don?
Arcana check.
Alright.
Your tap and magic is different. You're a sorcerer. Let's see.
Yeah.
Maybe you can feel it as you're close to both. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. No clue.
He was control. I don't know what it is, but I know it is controlling.
Maybe he's trying to control himself. If he can't move physically, what if he's forcing himself to move? Maybe that could work. I look around. Is Penelope there, or is the
Sleep.
minion sleep? Is what's it called? The mimic still stalking me? Well, actually, no. I wouldn't know that. I look around. Are there any more like infernal creatures coming after us or anything like that?
You're looking around now. Roll a perception and a survival at disadvantage.
Well, I got a 6. Wow, it's almost like Arcana is the only thing I'm good at. Wow.
Jeez, nothing of that was good. You realize the ginormous smoke screen in the air still, but apart from that, no, there's nothing hiding.
Okay. Let me 1 minute. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
I love low perception checks. Meanwhile, while everybody is doing their thing in the Feywild, Lepenti,
Yay!
as you're halfway falling asleep, we left off. You managed to gather the egg. And you realize chickens are chickens and eggs are eggs. And birds are birds. Lepenti, you're here. Please. Somebody ping him. Dad Lepenti. There, he got it. There he goes. Whoa. Hello. Come on. Please put on your headphones. Now he's dying inside, and look at him.
What a beautiful man right there.
Yeah, what a beautiful man in his I'm dead pose. He's just chilling. Petty. Stop talking to your Alexa.
Yes. You know, I'm the only thing I'm good at is intelligence-based shit. Gotta love it, you know.
Boy,
Ain't that a thing?
He
he and
hasn't
his
gotten there yet.
broken glasses. Ah, there he goes.
He's back
He has
on.
his headphones back on. Woo. Unmute yourself, Lepenti.
Yes.
There we go. That took a moment for you to come back. We just seen you talk to your Alexa and talked about it.
Yeah, bitch was being dumb as shit, so I'm like, fucking work right.
Okay, so you mended together the egg and you realize chickens are chickens and birds are birds. What do you do?
Okay, so all eggs equal chicken. Chickens are all birds.
Fuck. Fucking fly.
That been a decently amount of fucked up. Okay, took longer than I thought, but it literally took me chugging that entire thing to get enough amount of fucked up to think like a man bear. So
A man bear pig.
man bear pig, exactly. No. So,
Still have those broken glasses.
dude, I've had these for fucking years, and I don't have the fucking money to fix them. So I'm at the point where it's like I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Like it's gotten to that point. I don't care. Like I can see enough well enough. Like it's almost to the point where I'm about to go, like, be like, I am going to wear these until I'm legally blind with these, because I'm already legally blind without them. Let's see how long it takes for me to be legally blind with them.
Okay. Okay. As you meld it back together the egg, what are you doing? Let's fly! Ah!
You're still fighting with this fucking.
Yes. I'm mad. Can you please continue your story so I can run combat?
So, we. Okay, I took a bigger hit than I thought. Fuck. What'll I end now? Holy shit, no. Okay, I'm a lot more light than I thought. Fuck.
You good?
Oh,
No.
not good. I took a lot bigger hit than I thought I would, but fucking Christ. Shit. Okay.
Vapors.
I got. Holy shit. Okay. Keep in mind, this is a lot stronger than cigarettes. So it's like, fuck. When I take a big ass hit like that, it hits. It hits hard. It hits painfully. To a degree.
You good? Shush.
No. I am not good. I am not fine.
I'm not fine. Help me. I'm dying.
No, I might actually fall over and I'm sitting on a fucking cage. Give me a second.
Yes.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. No, give me a second to think too.
Lord.
Besides my impending death. Fuck.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I thought
Come on.
I wasn't trying to take that big of a. Oh, fuck, I might die.
Roll me a
I
con
can't
save.
feel my toes. I'm sorry. Like,
I can't feel my toes. You sound like Nico.
Con save.
16. You're
God damn
good.
it, that is better than my actual con save right now. That's my modifier is like -12. Like that's my modifier right now, man. Not good.
When your con is literally a negative stat.
Yes, it's -16. Fuck. I can't feel anything below my waist. It's not good.
The fuck?
It's actually really funny to me, but it's actually concerning at the same time. Oh, fuck. Okay. Most of it's passed by now, but fuck, I still can't feel anything below my waist. Which is not good, but it's fine. I'll live. Probably.
I believe in you. You'll make it out.
Maybe. Okay. So,
Yep.
the egg is sealed.
Yeah.
My panty's hands are bolted up.
Yes.
So, okay, I need to roll a thing on which one I say because I don't know which one I want to go with, and they're all equally viable.
Hmm.
Text channel, spot commands. What's the command to roll?
Exclamation point on R, and then the, well, incantation for dice roll. So D20, D100, whatever. The incantation for dice roll. That's a good one.
Yes. A lot of chanting involved.
So what do you do?
So, she will, while looking and kind of holding the egg, and the egg, and kind of staring into it, kind of staring into the heat and then more deeply into the light. She thinks of a name and sends it down the tether. The name being Ignatius.
You're close.
Like, she essentially sends it down the line, being like questioningly, like Ignatius. Like she knows it's not correct, but she knows it's relatively close.
There's no answer. Still feel this heartbeat.
Okay. There's a coin. I'm like, I know I have a coin around here somewhere. Now it's one of two. Okay. Bastard. She kind of whispers more to herself. Ignis? Not no. She knows it's something along that line, but
Yeah.
she can't think of anything else besides Igni, Ignatius, and Ignis. None of which are, besides like Ignatius, are probably close, but no searching.
Yes. Hmm. Okay. As you come decently close, you spot this kind of vapor polarize around this egg, almost in a twirl and swirl.
Like, is it like what kind of vapor?
Smoke.
Okay. As if the egg is heating up.
No, more it's drawing in air.
Does it seem alarming? Like something bad?
Investigation, please. Roll
18.
It's doing something. It's almost like a draw
Can,
of magic.
can she tell if it's hatching?
No, it's not. It's almost trying to symbolize something.
Is there any way she can possibly help with the symbolization?
You feel a very faint magic. There's a lack of magic for it.
Okay. Is there any way she can help boost it?
You can try. What are you going to do?
Okay, this is a little insane, but it might work.
Probably is.
100%. He's gonna cast a message
Mm-hmm.
with the egg. Or
Oh,
to the egg.
okay.
Like I said, insane.
What do you say?
Okay, let me.
This fly needs to die.
What? There is.
Didn't know, forget it.
What is your name, and how can I help you with what you're. Um. What's the word? Trying to. I just lost the word. What's.
Hatch.
Alexa, volume. Or volume down. Alexa, volume down. Okay, hold on while I fight this bitch. Alexa, volume down. I'm like low key about to go over there and fucking shut the thing. Yeah, hatch. That's what I was thinking.
Yes. So you speak it down the line. You realize you can't answer a message.
Like I said, insane. She thinks she speaks.
She points at the egg and just speaks out loud. It's just like, yes. It's just like, ah. She's basically talking to herself.
Yes, but you figured, maybe. You try heating it up through like firebolt.
Well, magma worked. It mended the kind of crack in it.
That is
You
true.
know it needs heat and probably magic, as it also drew the heat out of you. You're magical.
Yeah. Okay. Just set it back into the magma and try to channel some magic through it to try to help it and see what happens.
Sure, what magic do you use for it?
Okay. What does she fucking have at this point? Okay, I'm gonna spend the last of my sorcery point and all my inspiration points for it.
Ooh.
Yes. So, 5 inspiration points and a sorcery point.
Spell attack, please, with advantage.
That is 18.
Okay. You channel a lot of magic and energy into it as you kind of have a mental connection with it for a moment. You kind of mumble and face through your memories. You remember the name. It's Ignea.
IGNEA?
I can write it to you.
Yes.
At least how I wrote it down. Discord wants to play games. Why not showing my mouse? Why are you like this? Discord. Ah.
Okay. Right. That's right.
Okay, Jera got pulled over by the cops.
No shit.
Yeah.
No.
Deadass?
Yes, that is. You wrote it to me. Yikes. Whew.
He's in quite of a pickle.
He
Yes.
might get shot.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully it all works out, you know?
Okay, I was gonna
Yes.
say, hold on, Don. What the fuck did you just say?
I said hopefully it works out.
Saying it after what I said, I'm like,
Eh.
Eh.
like,
I don't really know what to say. I just really hope it works out. Hope he's doing alright.
Let me just test if it displays Steam chat here.
Okay.
Twitch chat.
now that she remembers the name, it's like, Ignia? What in the fuck?
Yeah, as you feel the kind of connection complete, and the egg is kind of submerged in magma and you channel your magic through it, you feel the egg break. Or at least the shell. Roll me a con save.
Oh, please, God. 16.
Mm. Yes, you manage it just as barely as the egg cracks and you feel this kind of liquid pass out of it and kind of molding together with this magma all around. You feel it's ludicrously warm and you kind of like, oh, my hands. It's just like, but you can't get yourself to drop it. It's like hot potato in your hands in the magma. What do you do? Yeah. You basically twitch it back and forth.
She feels the need to drop it. Let go.
Okay, so you do?
Well, I'm asking, like, does she feel the need to? Like,
You can manage to hold
is
it.
she, like, she's not gonna, like, hold on to it tight, but she can keep kind of,
Hmm? Yeah, you
like,
can manage that.
potatoing it.
Yeah. There's no
And
urge to
so,
drop it. It's not harming you.
it's just like, fuck, that's
It's very uncomfortable, yeah.
she will kind of keep doing that and just like not like fucking big, but like back and forth, just
Yes.
until she feels something solid or something different. That's not like, okay, that's weird.
Okay, you feel this very hot, warm mass, right?
Okay.
You realize or you feel that it has no form. It's not physical. It's like an essence of magic.
Okay.
This is what it's like to mold a soul when you're God. As you feel it very flimsy and you feel you lifting it out of the magma or letting it drop would probably meet its demise.
Okay. Um, and she tried to form it in any specific way?
How would you try so?
Um, she'll essentially try to like essentially like not okay. The first thing she's gonna try is while keeping it in her hand is
Hmm.
trying to give it a form to try to either recreate or do itself, which is you know the form.
Sorry?
The form of verb.
Yes.
Like she's gonna try to see if it can do it itself or if she has to help
Sure, you can try.
it. Okay. She'll try by kind of giving it this image of like um. Okay, let me roll this first to see what her image of one is. But what is her image of like a phoenix or something?
What's a bird of fire?
So
Lepenti's not much
essentially,
of a lore person, per se.
this is true. Um, so the first thought that comes to her mind of this thing is just fiery chicken.
Okay.
Whatever that is in your mind, that is the first thing she thinks
Kentucky Fried Hot Wings.
of. Actual animal, but
Yes. Spicy chickens. Just innately.
Yes.
That's what they are
Yes,
made of.
innately spicy chicken.
Yes. They just come with, like, instead of, like, feathers, they produce marinara sauce or something. I don't know.
Well,
Yes. But, yeah, you can try to do so. This would be let me see which ability check that's based on. You're not gonna like it.
probably not.
Nature. Yep.
What's the DC on this?
You don't know.
Is it more than 20?
You don't know. Yeah, it's nature or religion. And both of them are not good with you.
No.
Yeah, but it's like you can't go. If you just stand up, it's dead. If you let it fall, it's dead. If you fuck it up, it's dead. It's do or die.
Fuck.
Huh?
Marx is dying inside.
More of how can I use something I have a good bonus to help this thing come to form? That's what it comes down to. Because I know how I word it will change what role I need. So it's like figuring out how to word it in the right way
Are you
to get
the,
it.
the goose game duck now?
Yes.
Honks in fucking doom music.
Wait,
Yes.
no, it's chicken. Everything's chicken.
Yes.
Boss
Please
Boss.
somebody quote that. Everything is chicken. Just somebody quote that, please, Don, while you're at it.
Okay, this is for me. Fuck.
Watch your roll.
Uh,
That's a 5.
it was not a 5, sir.
Well, I need to find out how connected I am with Don. But besides that, I don't know what else is going on.
Okay. Is there any way I can, like, essentially try to, like, as I'm giving it this idea of almost like, kind of like this idea of like a fiery eagle?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she knows what an eagle is, but she calls it a chicken anyway.
Yes.
She just calls it a freedom chicken. Um, uh, um, is there any way she can send that image down the connection while trying to help it form it that way?
Well, you try to give it this kind of imagery, almost forcing it upon it.
Okay.
So nothing happens.
Fuck. Okay, all she can really do is send down confusion and just like, what the fuck do I do?
Panic! Okay. Meanwhile, while Lypenti panics with a soul in hand, um, in the Feywild,
Hot potato with a soul.
yes. Meanwhile, in the Feywild, there you are. Um, why is my camera weird? Okay.
Your
There we go.
camera's weird.
Yeah, my camera was weird. Dawn, you tried to figure out how deep that connection to Nico is. Am I correct there?
I
Or
was
what was it?
trying.
Or was
I
Nico doing
was
that?
trying to figure. I was trying to figure out how Nico entered my mental space.
Investigation. Everything is chicken. Yes.
It was just like a because it's just well, I was breaking shit in my head. How did you get there?
It's family reunion. Whenever something breaks, Nico's just there.
You see, Don, he's just like, let me just get all the rage out right now, and then so that when Penelope wakes up, I can just pretend to be chill. 11.
No clue.
I have no idea. So let me
Nico
just
is
look at
weird.
McGraw.
Yeah, Nico's weird.
I just I just look at McGraw and just say, you should get some rest. Either I don't wake up tomorrow morning, or I do. Either way, nothing I can really do about it. As he just lays back down and zones the fuck out.
You know that we have to move. They know our location. There might be reinforcements.
And they're even better at finding it. Where would we hide?
Not we would. Like I said, we could just hide to a cave, as I remember.
Well, isn't that like still hours and ways out?
Yes.
So let me get this straight. Me on the brink of death, Nico paralyzed and unable to move, and Penelope presumably out of magic, or at the very least exhausted from our last fight, should pack up and move.
Yes.
Dawn is gonna create an asylum, and whenever somebody says I'm fine when they were 1 hit point, they're gonna put him in it.
You see, whenever someone hits 1 hit point and they say I'm fine, they just get a flash of one of my memories of me saying the exact same thing.
Yes.
that's how undying patrons they get you. They're just like, hey, you see this guy? He's doing fine. You want that? Yeah, I'm gonna get into legal trouble with a fucking undying patron and be like, hey, you can't use my near death experiences.
It's copyright.
Yeah,
There's my
it's
face on it.
copyright. Yeah, no, it has my existence on it. You can't use that.
There's my soul imprint.
Yeah. I mean, you see, forever you see, like, I don't know how cool my god would be with it, but, like, if you pay me royalties in magic every time you get a new warlock, then I'm cool with it. Just work it out with my manager real quick.
Nice.
Well, let's at least rest here for an hour. Try and gather some strength. Maybe Penelope will wake up. I need to recover some magic and the will to live. So if you don't mind, as he just lays back down and he's going to try and continue breaking shit mentally. This is his light activity.
How spread apart are we?
From each other, some 10 feet.
Don hasn't moved since he's regained consciousness.
Yes. He just leaned upwards.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I was like Penelope's sleeping like 30 feet away. I was gonna drag these two over there.
Okay, so you drag everybody together.
Yeah,
Just get
but
on all
since
fours and like put everyone on your back somehow, and then just walk.
yeah,
You're a turtle.
but if everyone's like close to each other, I'll just rest.
Yeah.
You like take off your shell and put it over someone, kind of like one of those sandcastle molds.
No, 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 I'm not like one of those cartoons, you know. I'm not wearing like shorts or anything.
You know what? Can we get you like retreat into your shell, and it's kind of like a genie lamp where it's like hella room. We just chill there. That'd be cool. A genie turtle warlock where your packed weapon is just your shell. So when you enter
It's a
that like
bladed
genie
edged shell. Like,
yeah,
think about, like, Koopa Troopers. The Koopa Trooper shell when you
yeah,
launch it.
exactly. And then since they can like enter that little like room and take a rest and stuff, that's just them retreating into their dimension shell.
It's a guy in plumber clothing, but it's a barbarian, like a frenzy barbarian, and it's a total also barbarian warlock that just hides in his shell, and then they throw him like Mario and Koopa Troopers.
Well, Bowser can breathe fire, so I think he's like
Yes,
maybe a
it's
sorcerer.
Bowser and Mario.
Yeah.
It's just working together.
So
There's something
I
more evil
assume
came up than Bowser, and Bowser was like, "Yeah, I'm not the bad guy anymore. Let's work together." I didn't like her anyway.
he's just like, well, I may try and kill you like during the week, but on weekends, we play Mario Kart, like drive around the track. I pay for it. You
I
know
pay
what?
the
In your
gas, and
country,
Mario's
there's
just
no
like,
rich.
I'm in. You know how less the fucking plumber job gives me?
Yeah.
Test
He
one
says,
two
you
one
know
two.
what? I'm rich enough to just sprinkle money throughout the course, so just pick up anything you see.
Hey, you want to play tennis?
And golf?
You know what? I hear the Olympics pay good. Maybe we give Sonic a call.
All right. Test one two one two. Just want to make sure you can hear me.
Yes, we
Two
can.
four three
2,
four,
3.
loud and
All right.
clear.
I'm fully back now. I'm all yours. I'm sorry.
How'd it go?
So Don is gonna try and
Um.
take
No, I
that
mean
and
everything's
recover
fine.
points.
There's no issues, no tickets, so everything's all right.
Just
That
surprised
is
he didn't
very
get
good.
shot.
Uh,
Ooh, did he want to
Don
autograph?
also tried to figure out how you went into his brain. He almost found out, but it was just his conclusion was just like whenever something breaks, it's regarding family. And Nico's just there.
Okay. Cool. All right. So like, I also see like him breaking like stuff in his mind, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Can
Is there so like seeing
we
all
would
these broken pieces? Is there a way like I can maybe makeshift kind of a connection, like a way to like have a connection between me and Don with the debris that's going on. So it's kind of like a connection just between me and him. So like taking the broken apart wood and the flying pieces of
No,
paper.
Geass gives you no mental connection to the creature. Just gives you the capability of
Oh,
controlling it. Yeah, yeah.
okay. So I misunderstood. So seeing like Don's kind of oddity, I do have
He
a
disappears in
question.
a white light as he regains his like mental, physical.
And then,
Okay,
like, as he's just, I need to put my body on ice for a moment. And then he, like, tries to just go back to figuring out his life in his
Yeah.
head.
As everything in his mind fades to white. Nico.
okay.
Including
So his
you,
mind.
and you go back to this ethereal blackness.
Okay, so going back to that ethereal blackness, Nico will, seeing as though he feels as though that was a completely different feeling. Now
Yes.
that he felt like something else through somebody else, he wants more of that. He wants to get back to that fraction of
He's going
reality.
full mind flare.
Yeah. So,
Fucking
as
brain
effed
eater.
as this sounds, he kind of wants Nico wants to try to command Don to like he's gonna speak out and say, Don, can you
It's an
sense
abyssal.
my magic? Like, Don, can you sense my magic?
Uh, I mean, I never really needed to. I mean, I can see you.
It's a burn on a different level.
I mean, can I actually hear Don
He's
without him
not. He's
using
not
the
even aware
No,
that that's how Nico's seeing. He's just saying that.
you can't.
Okay, so I still don't hear him
And
speak
Dawn, you
about it.
hear all of this in abyssal.
Hmm. Dawn
Mm.
just eats in abyssal back. Hmm.
What do you say?
He just. He's what is with all these weird questions?
Nico, you hear it. In abyssal, it clings through your mind as you hear what is up with all of that. As Dawn, your muscles all tension and freezes into position. As Nico, you see a faint outline of this dull yellowish white and these strings.
So I'm like paralyzed.
I
Yes.
see these white
Y-
and yellow streaks.
no, you see this like dull yellow outline lying on the ground or lying horizontally, and you see the
Oh.
mirror-like strings going from your peripheral vision towards it.
Nico will speak out in abyssal. Is what's that laying down? Why do I feel connected to it?
You can't talk down. You're paralyzed.
Okay.
Dawn. So I figure out that I'm being affected by some sort of magic, right?
Oh yeah. No doubt.
And I'm sure. You see, with my skill in controlling magic, can I try and cause a backflow to fix myself?
No.
Just wherever it's going, that shit's going back.
No.
Damn.
So Nico will like this is his vision, right?
Yes.
Is there any way possible Nico's gonna try to move like try to like adjust his vision more, try to maybe move towards it, even though he knows his body. Oh no, his body's fine. So he'll try to move towards the figure.
Okay, so your subconsciousness tells you to get closer. As
Yes.
Dawn, you would hear in a perfect voice of Nico, you would hear, "Come here."
I'm. He just says, I can't move.
Nico will speak out. Yeah, Nico will speak out. Come closer. Does the
Why?
image
You can
move or
try to
anything like
you can
that?
try to resist the paralyzed.
Oh, I want to.
Yeah, roll me a wisdom save.
But with this going on, do my senses feel weird? My senses feel coming back or anything, or is it
Well,
just the
this
same?
this weird faint outline of the strings, it's in your sight. You can see it. The first thing you've seen in the last day.
All right.
And you know there's many more to follow because it didn't wear off any. Usually when effects like are time limited, like whole person, you feel them wear off over time. They are very potent at the beginning, but they get gradually weaker. Your current state doesn't seem to.
It probably feels like I've almost fused into it. This is odd because yeah, I've lost all my touches, so for like my touch, my smell, my sight. I've missed all that. So to regain that, I want to regain all of it. So it's first my
Oh,
sight. I want to.
Yeah,
oh,
Don, wisdom
sorry.
save to fight against the paralyzed.
Natural 19, 25.
Yes, you do.
So I
In
guess he doesn't come over.
so Nico's like body is just like he's just like come here.
Yes.
I just I just like get up, kind of walk over to him. It's like that. He's just
As you walk
I'm.
over, you realize where you've lied. You feel this faint heat behind you.
I look back.
You see almost heat strokes throughout the air, almost superheated air. This faint, not glow, but almost shimmer, almost blurry. Like, think about a desert, the hovering air being hotter than the sand. You
Would I know
realize if you hadn't moved, this would have burnt you.
would I notice that it's like the divine heat, like the kind I exhale
No,
sometimes,
no,
or
no.
something different?
Something different entirely.
Sit next to Nico, still trying to draw strength, as I feel really fucking weak. He just lays back and just says, "All right, I'm here. What?"
He speaks back in Abyssal. You can hear me clearly, right?
Every answer
No,
that
I'm hallucinating.
Dawn gives, you feel as a kind of vibration throughout these strings. By the way, almost a resonance from this yellowish
No.
outline.
Don, just laying on his back, just says, "No, I'm hallucinating."
Your sarcasm speaks bounds. But if this is what's going on, I have a presumption. I tried to do something with my body, and I tried to connect it with myself. Alas, I think it's reflected and connected with you. I see these strings, these bonds connecting to me and you. I am allowed to finally see after all this time. and I think I'm seeing through your eyes.
Well, you picked a poor body to meld with. I'm not exactly I'm not exactly I don't exactly have the best eyes. I'm very frail by comparison.
I
But I
don't
guess it's a step
need
up for you.
I don't need you for your strength. I just need to be able to see, hear, smell, taste. I want my senses back. But if I can't have mine, I'd like to share them with you. That is my preference. If you would allow me so, I would like to attempt to do so.
Hmm. In Don's head, he's just like rationalized. Just on one hand, I won't have to constantly cast to speak with him, but on the other hand, I don't necessarily have a reason to trust him.
That's true.
He in his head he's just like, well, hmm, my God does want me to reconcile with people and show them better. You know what? Then he speaks out, you know what? I'll make you a deal.
What is this deal that you just so happen to want?
I'll help you. But you have family problems, I have family problems. So if I help you, you're going to fix that. You're going to get right with people.
So you want me to kiss everyone's feet and just be kind to them just for the sake of being so?
No, what I'm saying is that you obviously fucked up in somewhere in your life, as have I. I need closure and you need closure. You said one back scratches the other, so as far as I'm concerned, if I'm not helping you help other people, then this has nothing to do with me.
Nico will think for a moment. He goes, all he cares about is his family. Keep that in mind. He doesn't give an F about anyone else. But seeing how Don is very much like he wants to reconcile with his own family. He sees himself in Don a little bit, and as disgusting as that sounds, he he um he understands. So Nico will speak out and say in Abyssal, the only people who I help out and the only people who I consider worthy of my love and trust and affection are family.
Hmm.
And if I'm going to help you out, Don, then I guess that considers me and you family. Because that is the only way I'll agree. So, are you willing to consider myself and you family?
What kind of role is that? I guess would that be like a persuasion roll or something?
Yeah, sure. Roll persuasion with advantage because you're considered charmed still from the
And
DS
I guess
spell.
it's against my I guess it's against my insight.
Yes.
All right.
So dirty 20.
All right.
It speaks for itself.
He says, well, if we're family, what is that? What kind? As far as I'm concerned, my father's still alive, so what exactly does that make you? Some kind of weird, creepy uncle?
Trust me, I don't want to be any more blood related. Let's just say you can be my step brother. Simple enough.
All right. I guess that works. That sounds. Don, he like. Just,
I'm gonna glue yourself someday together, and it's gonna be you two be like, oh no, help, I'm stuck, step bro.
No,
uh,
no, no. That's not happening. I'm not gonna allow step
Oh,
brother
trust
to
me, it's
step
going
on
to
me.
happen someday.
So, so
so
with this
prepare freedom of movement every day, is what you said.
Uh-oh.
facts.
It doesn't help against like sovereign glue.
All right, but after like him agreeing to that, does the line? I'm gonna try to connect with Don and connect my five senses with his, and try to almost share it or maybe steal some of his. I don't know how it'll work, but either copy it and like have his senses become my senses, or just mirror his and just see what he sees, hear what he sees, and hear what he hears.
Sure. Roll me a spell attack.
Don's always just unconsciously has his defensives up,
Yep.
so.
Wisdom save against
How
it.
does- Okay.
It's a roll off. Do it.
Wouldn't it be at advantage since he's charmed or no?
No, it's a spell attack. Spell attack's not an advantage.
Okay.
No biggie.
Wisdom save. You fell.
Big biggie.
Um, roll me a d4, Nico. Let's see which sense you
That face
get.
is
Take my
disappointment.
notes. I dare you.
Dawn, you go blind. As Nico, your sight returns.
Oh yes, baby.
Dawn, everything
I
becomes
do
perfectly
it.
white with a faint purple.
What's that scene?
Hello.
I can see. I can fight.
Hello, Purple, my old friend.
Okay, for tomorrow's session, we're gonna finish up some of the Lipanti stuff. And I don't know who of you all is there tomorrow. Schedule.
Hmm.
Saturday. Every one of you. I don't know if Dawn is there.
I can probably make it.
Okay. Else I'm just gonna finish up Lipanti stuff. Because, Makro, you get
Yeah?
an innate sense of danger. Just looming in the distance somewhere.
God damn it.
Just your
You pop
innate
out of the window.
survivally insight.
So,
Right?
If flavor text in your mind appears, the world just have become more dangerous.
like in Terraria, yeah.
Yes.
God damn it. Yeah, I would go blind. God.
You should have just nuked out that scout.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
He had 10 hit points.
And I have one.
Yeah, it's one
You know
cantrip.
how.
I'm at one.
Yeah.
It's literally
How
like
about-
a cantrip and he's dead.
Yes. But now you lost your spell book, and they're alarmed, and they know your position. So yeah, Macro has this innate sense of danger for tomorrow.
Well, I mean,
Yikes.
I'm already dead. I kind of accepted that I'm already dead, so.
Let's see.
Not on my watch because you're family now. I will do everything to save you, Don.
Why?
And when Don's survival sense doesn't kick in, fuck all caution to the wind.
What is this, fucking Vin Diesel movie?
Yes.
Family.
It
No,
Nico and entire
oh,
Bramblefoot
no.
always has been a pure Vin Diesel movie, the supercut.
It's
Yes.
been Fast and Furious, the 20th edition, basically.
Yes. It's all about family, since like every character, except for the first one.
You know, this is like,
Yeah, besides the first one.
you know what?
But
This is like the fourth
I
time
like
I've
that
been
idea. I
blinded.
like the idea of family.
At least you're having
Dad, I've
fun.
been blinded 4 fucking times.
Yeah?
4.
You
Some
know what?
people don't get eyes.
No,
I am constantly losing them.
Yes.
I
You're
let
constantly
my
losing
defenses
eyes
down.
or physicality. It's just like I never dabble with your magic too much, but you constantly lose body functions. Correct?
Dead face.
Yes.
I'm gonna send you a little thing that is probably gonna ruin your night, but fuck it.
That's fine. I'm gonna end off the stream here. I hope you all had fun.
No.
Why am I the only one that did? Well, I'm like continuously holding a soul.
Yes.
Lost my
As I'm
spell
not
book.
trying to fuck it up.